Hey everyone, welcome to episode 5 of our ridiculously fun and totally crazy series. Hope you enjoy it. No point letting Snuggles get bored. Time to find out what fate has cooked up for him this time. He's not going to die of boredom today, because he's going to die of laughter. By the way, Snuggles has already been watching comedies, like he somehow knew what was going to happen. I suggest we clean up the mess in his room to cheer him up. Look, he's already feeling playful. And we can also upgrade his place and add some items that boost his playful mood. A bathtub, for example. A bubble bath can cheer up anyone, right? How else can we make Snuggles laugh? Let's have him tell Flippy a joke. Flippy wasn't impressed. Fine, let's just watch the comedy channel instead. And once again, let's take a bubble bath. By the way, we could buy a microphone so Snuggles can practice his jokes non-stop. Time to find out if it works. See, he's very playful now. We're heading the right way. The comedy watching moodlet just expired, and his mood dropped a bit. Let's try another bubble bath, and then we'll watch one more comedy. One more bath. Wait, I forgot something. We can add those lamps that boost the playful mood. All right, back to the comedies. Oops, we forgot to unlock the door for Gigs. Poor thing has been living outside this whole time. Let's keep telling jokes into the mic. Snuggles is very playful again, but it's still not enough to make him hysterical. Despite all our efforts, Snuggles' mood has dropped. Maybe jokes will save the day? Could it be that the problem is his diet and social imbalance? What meal could be more balanced than pizza? The answer is obvious. We're ordering pizza. Of course, the delivery had issues. The driver bugged out, so we had to delete a wall to grab the pizza. Whatever. Back to our mission. Let's try telling jokes to a real person. Maybe that gives more playful points. I'm starting to think I'll be telling jokes in Simlish myself soon. We keep hovering somewhere between very playful and playful, but nothing more. I suggest we also work on his joke star aspiration while we're at it. What if we drink a happiness potion? Maybe two strong emotions will mix and give us hysteria. He didn't make it in time. There won't be any result. I think it's time to add more playful decor to boost his playful mood. See? That actually worked out nicely. Also, we could get a Bubbletron. It should boost his mood as well, right? Yep, it's working. Nice. There's a downside, though. It makes him embarrassed, because the bubble blower sounds creepy, and he's ashamed of it. How about we sign him up for a comedy skill class? If his skill goes up, his jokes might hit harder and boost playful more. Oh no, a burglar is trying to break into our house. I say we fight back. Snuggles won the fight. We're all going to be proud of him. Time to continue our little experiment. Oh no, Morgan just burst into flames on the toilet. How could that even happen? Maybe he ate something super hot. Either way, we have to save him. He's our main way to resurrect everyone. Nice work, Flippy. How about painting a picture while he's in this super playful mood? It should give us some mood points too. And just like that, 4 playful paintings are done. I'm hanging them in the bathroom to raise the playful atmosphere in there. I've got an idea. Let's put a TV in the bathroom, so he can watch it without ever leaving the tub. Look, he became very playful right away. Maybe we should add even more playful lamps? Also, the microphone can go in the bathroom, and the easel as well. He can paint right there, next to the bubble bath. We're up to 6 playful paintings now. As you can see, I'm doing everything I can to push him into hysterics, but clearly it's not enough. What if Snuggles snaps a selfie when he's very playful, and later re-enters that mood by viewing the photo? Seems like nothing's happening so far. We'll test it again later once the mood goes down. And now he can look at his own paintings. Maybe they'll push him into hysterics. He's stayed very playful for a good long time. But this seems to be our ceiling for now. Let's use our club and set it up so the only things we do are telling jokes and being funny. What's this? Are we missing something about Mr. Landgraab? That's a pretty suspicious outfit for a family man. What if Snuggles starts listening to someone else's jokes? Maybe that'll raise his playful mood faster. Yes, Flippy's jokes drove him into a hysterical fit, but it didn't last long. New plan. Snuggles is going to watch comedy shows while listening to Flippy's jokes. That has to work. Plus, we've got a bunch of club points saved up. We can cash them in for a playful club vibe, and that's what we're doing. Now everyone's in a very playful mood. Let's hope Snuggles is the only one who dies from hysterics. Just so you know, I've been playing for 3 hours straight without a break. My right wrist already hurts, but I'm not stopping until I kill this until our experiment succeeds. Another half hour of real time has passed. Snuggles is still stuck in a very playful mood. I'm starting to suspect the game is bugging out again. We got him hysterical again, but whether he'll die from it, that's the big question. How about one more shot of the happiness potion? It definitely won't hurt. Let's take a hysterical selfie. Maybe the photo will help us return to this mood later. We'll keep watching comedies and listening to Flippy's jokes. His jokes are genuinely great. Hysterics is over, and he's very playful again. But now Flippy got hit with hysterics. Wouldn't it be hilarious if he died from it? What if he drinks a potion of happiness? Yep, we got him into hysterics again. And in the end, Flippy's jokes work the best of all. Oh wait, what was that? Who just died? Snuggles? But he was literally just sitting there watching TV. There was no death animation and the Reaper didn't even show up. Classic Sims moment. Another bug, nothing new. No death notification at all. But somehow he still turned into a ghost. And he's just a totally regular ghost. No special traits at all. In case you didn't catch it, it's been 12 days. 12 Sims days. That was painfully long. I'm exhausted. Morgan, could you wake Snuggles and revive him, please? Thank you. Lampy, I don't mean to distract you from whatever you're doing, but it's your turn now. Time to check what the Grand Roulette of Life has planned for him. So this is going to be emotional overload. Interesting. So basically, Lampy is supposed to turn into a Winx fairy. All right, fine, just a fairy. Let's buy the fairy seedling and call in that chick. Mother Nature, I think? I can't remember which planter we're meant to pick. Let's try this. Yep, that's probably it. Lampy is about to summon Mother Nature. She'll give him a temporary charm so he can complete his fairy transformation. Should Lampy proceed? Yes, that's exactly what we wanted. There she is. Nature woman. I mean, Mother Nature. You get it. Let's ask her to bless Lampy with her charm. Mother Nature told us to look for her magical water so Lampy can complete the transformation. Off to Innis Green. Yep, that's the enchanted water. Go on, Lampy. Dive in. Aw, what a lovely fairy. Slightly balding, but lovely. Well then, let's start absorbing everyone's emotions. And here comes our first victim. And after just the first try, we already get a warning that Lampy needs to be careful. If he keeps absorbing emotions that are too strong, he'll get overloaded. Let's hit the lounge. Tons of Sims usually gather there. Titania, do you mind if we just take all your emotions? Delightful absorption. From absorbing another Sim's emotions. Lampy feels happily energized and a bit dizzy. And after that, everything went like in the movie Dogma. Just not quite that hardcore, but overall, pretty similar. I wonder if you're old enough to even know this movie exists. Pretty sure Lampy will end up with tons of enemies after this. Here are the emotions that are totally flooding our little fairy boy at the moment. But it's still not enough to trigger an overload. All right then, we're continuing our fairy mischief. Fun fact, this bartender is basically always flooded with emotions. Let's summon everyone from our household. They've been through so much, their emotions should be way more intense. How about we make Giggs and Morgan fight? One of them will be super angry then. Our plan failed. For their friendly family, that's totally normal. Giggs finds it inspiring, and Morgan feels confident. So yeah, we're continuing to suck. Emotions. Not what you thought. And the fact that Snuggles is afraid of the dark is going to work in our favor. That means he feels intense fear when he's outside at night. We can use him as a never-ending source of emotions. No matter how many times we absorb his emotions, his fear doesn't go away. The issue is that we can't reach overload no matter how many emotions we take in. I have an idea. What if we make someone get jealous? That's usually a pretty powerful emotion. Let's fast-track this by rebuilding Giggs's love life with her exes via Social Bunny. Just texting them non-stop while we're literally right next to them. Not weird at all. Now I suggest we start a romance between Snuggles and Morgan, because Giggs is the jealous one of the three. Hope this makes her furious. Our plan worked perfectly. Time to harvest some strong emotions. I seriously don't get it. We've absorbed a ton of emotions and still no overload. What are we doing wrong? Lampy's in hysterics now. But we need the death from emotional overload, not a hysteria death. Probably. Or am I getting this wrong? No matter what, we've got nothing to lose but my real-life time. We've seen this warning plenty of times already, yet triggering emotional overload is surprisingly hard. I'm starting to suspect you can't die on this lot. We've run into this kind of problem before. Seems like he's about to die of hysteria instead of emotional overload. Or is it basically the same death? Well, finally it happened. Lampy died. From embarrassment? Seriously? I googled it later. There isn't a specific death called emotional overload. A sim dies from the emotion that ends up dominating all the others he absorbed. Wow, look at how beautiful the fairy tombstone is. The ghost is basically just a regular one, nothing unique. We're home again. Let's check what we've ended up with. We've got 3 tombstones. Let me show you one fun life hack. The guys can place candles right on their own graves. After that, we just hop into build mode and sell the candles for actual cash. A tiny but very creepy business. Okay guys, we're wrapping it up for today. I'm creating these episodes and running this whole channel all by myself, and my brain is toasted for today. We'll deal with gigs next time, don't worry. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the next episodes. Bye-bye for now.